Another beautiful day in Ohio, and I'm at Briarcliff MX, and this is a brand new Ducati 450 Desmo MX. Yeah, thanks to my good friends at Pony Powersports, Columbus, Ohio. They have these available to order. They get them in a couple days. They are cool. So this is the first ride on it, and man, well, you have to see this bike in person. It's so different, the way the frame is made. I don't know if it's a forging or casting, but then it's welded here. It's got the built-in plastic kind of grippers here. The engine with that Desmo valve train, the engine is super short this way. Like, if you didn't look at the head, it looks even smaller than 250Fs, and it's compact. Stacked transmission, clutch is high. The aluminum frame comes down here. The pegs, typical bolt-on type pegs here. You can see the swing arm has the shapes. We got the linkage back in here. Very factory looking. I mean, the build quality is exceptional on these bikes, and you would expect it from Ducati. It's literally the Ferrari of motocross bikes. Even the machining on these triple clamps. Got the Brembo brakes. These hubs are beautiful. They're absolutely stunning. Good Excel rims, great rotors, man. And it's kind of interesting too, the ergos. It is I don't know if you can capture it, but it is a thin bike, and just the way it kind of rolls down here, super thin. And riding it, man, that's what we're gonna do now. But it is a different experience. Look at that Desmo head. Ducati, let's put it around. We'll get it out on the track, but I thought first I just want to play with it in the field to just get kind of a feel for the engine. And to see that engine. Honestly, the bike is fairly quiet. It's got these unique side panels, really smooth, easy to grip. Brembo clutch, got quite the controls over here. But the low speed rideability of the engine is excellent. Just that kind of stall proof at low RPMs. And the green map is the stock softer map. And just the way it builds RPM is super smooth. And because it's a Desmo, it has the capability to rev really high. Now, the bike is new, but it's super smooth. And that's in the soft map. We'll go over to this is the more, they call it dynamic map. So the throttle response, you can kind of see it right there. A little bit more barky. So that's cool that you can just push a button and switch them. Now it does have that kind of it's got an IMU, an inertial measurement system in it for the traction control. I'm not going to mess with that yet. I got to read up more, but what I do have is, it's funny that quick shifter works pretty good. Now it does give it a little instantaneous cut of the throttle, you know, and quick shifters feel amazing on my street bikes, but I've never it feels pretty good on this one. I've not used it on my KTMs. I think this is probably the smoothest application of that I have felt to date compared to the KTMs. But definitely the dynamic mode still has that kind of low control, but it livens it up a little bit, you know. But that build of the power is nice and smooth. Now these have Pirelli tires, and they have a soft carcass, so there's a plushness feel to the tire. They're lightweight too, but I think the Dunlops just give you a broader working range. But the The bike feels light, moving it around, and the character of it. The ergos. I'm 6'2", 190 pounds, slow vet guy. I feel really comfortable standing up on this thing with the stock bars. Now these are the bolt-on grips, but I will say these are a pretty thin, and there's no waffle on the back side of them, so that makes them a little bit trickier for me. I kind of like to have a waffle to them. They feel pretty thin, but the engine, it just has a very smooth power character, but it just builds power as it revs up, and it likes the revs to make the power. But the build quality is exceptional on it. It looks like a works bike, and I think retail is $11,499, $11,500, so it's a little bit more than maybe some base bikes, but not as much as some of the works editions, and I think it has a lot of similar stuff on it. But this thing is cool. This mold-in graphics, the color, just the way they finish this stuff. And I've watched a video. I'll see if I can put a link in the description. I've watched a video that the engines are like hand assembled over there, but you can see it's got kind of a downdraft intake too. Ducati knows how to make MotoGP bikes. They know how to make street bikes, and man, for their first 450 moto bike, this thing is impressive. I love the Ducati on the fender. Desmo 450 MX. We'll get it on the track here soon.